Oh, hold on. Why is Steam still up? That's not supposed to still be there. Nor is this music. Professional streamer. But yes, hello. Welcome back. As always, I am Folke, Zaubearer, the Bear Wizard, the Wizard Bear. I play video games on the internet and, you know, didn't leave up the Steam window from last time so that it wouldn't get in the way of playing Paper Mario. So, last time we got the first of the Star Spirits. I think we're officially out of tutorial hell, bar a few more partners. Ah, yes. Come to another scene with Peach and the extremely unfortunately named Twink. I wonder what Mario is doing right now. I wonder if he's hurt. I'm so worried about him. He'll be alright, Princess. I bet he's saving some Star Spirits right now. Yes, you're right, Twink. I must be strong. I need to concentrate on finding a way out of here. There are tons of guards just beyond your door. It's impossible for you to escape through the window. Oh, wait a minute. I remember the minister telling me there was a secret passage out of this room. Twink, help me look for it. You don't have to insult the poor child just to get him to help. Oh look, there's something behind this drawing. Go ahead and push this big, almost entirely untextured button. Yes, cool. Now we can get out of this room. Push another untextured button, and here we go. Where are we? Book. Hey, look at this. Looks like somebody left a private diary just lying around. Should we read it? Yeah. Oh, you like doing this sort of thing, do you? Tisk tisk. Shut up, Twink. Okay then, very quietly. Let's see. Day 00 of month star. Sunny. Today I went to Starhaven and stole the Star Rod. Now I'm invincible. Cool. I also captured those 7 Star Spirits so they won't annoy me anymore. It was a hard day's work and I'm feeling pretty bushed. Dinner was nice but a bit bland. I feel like I might know the person who wrote this. Should we read more? Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Day 0x of month star. What is this calendar system? Today was great, diary. I used my castle to lift Princess Peach's castle way up into the sky. Then I barged into Peach's castle and beat up Mario. Yeah, unbelievable. I know. So fun. And there's more. After that, I kidnapped Princess Peach. I couldn't be happier, diary. I hope she likes me. Princess Peach, this is Bowser's diary. Ugh. What'll we do? Should we read more? Yes. Well, the Koopa Bros got beaten by Mario, diary. He even set free that stupid Star Spirit I kept there. I'm so mad I can barely write. Oh, I'm Mario. I'm so big and strong and good and helpful. I hate him, but I'm not worried. There's no way Mario can save the Star Spirit being held in dry ruins. To do that, he'd have to solve the mystery of the sands, and then find Dry Ruins in Dry Desert. How would he even know to go to the desert anyway? I'm not worried at all. In fact, I'm so calm I'm gonna go to bed now. Dry Ruins in the middle of Dry Desert. One of the revered star spirits is being held there. Twink, do you think you can find Mario and tell him that? Yes, of course, Princess Peach. I'll find Mario right away. Question marks? Oh no, I can't believe I left my secret diary laying out. It would be so embarrassing if somebody read that thing. What? What's the princess doing here? Ah, you little sneak, you read my diary. Up. King Bowser, is there a problem? You're the worst guards ever. Take Princess Peach back to her room immediately. Yes, sir. Straight away. Forgive us, sir. Up. No, put me down. Up. Nobody notices Twink. Mario, I believe you'll save us all. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate all you've done. Thank you. As you have freed me from my prison, the seal on my power is broken, and I will recover it little by little. As long as an ounce of power remains in me, I shall help you. Mario can now use the Star Spirit's power in battle. Using a star power requires star energy. Would you like to listen while I tell you how to use the star powers and star energy? No. I suggest that you listen. It's very important. Do you want to listen? No. Alright, if you say so. Mario, listen carefully. You must save the other star spirits, quickly. The 7 of us come together, we'll be able to bestow upon you a star power called the Star Beam. The Star Beam is the only thing that can counteract the Star Rod that Bowser wields. I have to go back now, back to Star Haven. I must leave immediately, but I'll always be watching you. Save us all, Mario. I have to go now. My planet needs me. Save. Save the goddamn game. No, wrong button. Hold on. Keep forgetting what buttons I have the different C buttons mapped to on my completely legitimate Nintendo 64 controller that is plugged into my completely legitimate Nintendo 64, playing my completely legitimate copy of Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64. We got the FP Plus badge. Yeah, so basically gives you a level's worth of FP at the expense of a level's worth of BP. Oh, hey, guy. You know what? No, I want Cooper. Cooper is better for groups of enemies. There he goes. Yep, and Cooper has absolutely no problem with slaying his own kind. He's a good kid. Oh, howdy there. Stuff's going all right. Had a nice Thanksgiving, where I didn't have to deal with family that I don't like, and got to just do what I wanted. Now I get to play some Paper Mario and get dive bombed by these jackasses. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving, too, if you celebrate. If not, then I hope you had a good Thursday. Unless it's not Thursday anymore where you are, then a good time zone to you. Come on, Cooper. There was no oomph in that. Where was the oomph? Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be a Koopa shattering kaboom. Oh, this is not worth my time. I should avoid these fights. That was just me being absent-minded. Cooper, you got this. Yeah, I actually have not played Paper Mario since it released, way back in the day. And my perception of it was tainted from the fact that I was still a little shithead who was upset that it wasn't Mario RPG 2, but a completely different game. So now I'm kind of replaying so that I can, once and for all, actually judge the game on its own merit. I was actually going to go, I've mentioned this before, but I'll say it again. I was actually originally just going to go into Thousand Year Door, because I'd never played that one. But, I don't know, the thought occurred to me that it'd probably be best to just start the series from the beginning, especially since I was considering replaying Super Paper Mario as well. So I'm like, you know what, screw it, we should start from the beginning. The other thing is, I wanted to try to get a, there's a few HD, texture pack mods that people have done for Paper Mario. Only one of them, I think, is actually, like, full game completed. Why did I pick Hammer? It still works. But I could not for the life of me get it to work. Like, it would load, but it looked like absolute garbage. Like, I don't know, the textures just were not... They weren't working right. They were, like, clipping into each other all the time, and it didn't look anything like the videos. I have no idea what I did wrong either, but whatever. Original graphics it is. Hold it right there, Mario. I've been waiting for you. I told you I'd be back. Now I'll get my revenge. Here it comes, baby. Check this out. Well... you good, buddy? Mario, I'm talking to you. I promise you, this fight will be much different from before. Who's this crazed guy? What a nut. Shut up. You, Mario. Of course you remember me. What if I tell him no? Oh yeah, I am still in that Discord, aren't I? Can't say I'm very active in it, but can't say I'm very active in many Discords, but well, no matter how you found me, you're welcome in. Let's tell him no. What? Darn it, you don't remember me? Listen, you big lug. My name's Junior Troopa. Remember it and tremble. After this beating, you'll definitely remember it. Bear. Good guy. Actually, I haven't spoken to Bear in a while. You mean that? Okay, you mean his Discord. Got you. Yeah, there's also a Discord that I'm in that has a whole bunch of Bear VTubers in it. It's not active anymore. I think they actually remade it at some point. But, either way. Yeah. Yeah, I forget what Discords I'm in half the time. I join so many, and then I just kind of forget. Yeah, I haven't... Gosh, when's the last time I talked to him? It's been a bit. Been a hot minute. Either way. Get ready to hurt, Mario. I'm gonna show you a new skill I just picked up. My god. He can unbirth himself. Oh, has he? That sucks to hear. I hope he'll be doing better though. Blows full wide open, Bombette. I see, he's still hiding. Ouch, who knew that Mario had such battle skills? Not over yet, though. Yeah! I'd check up on that then if he's said anything. Yeah, so that does 1 damage versus if I charge it, it does 3. Okay. Yeah, I actually haven't talked with him a whole lot, but I've had good interactions with him. He seems like a pretty chill guy. So I hope the best for him. Alright, kid. Tired of your crap. Get out of here. He's still going. Cover HP and FP by 5. You know what? That sounds like a good idea. I need more FP anyway. I need to blow up this small child. There we go. Alright. See you later, kid. Back out here, Cooper. Mario! Excuse me. Mario, it's me, Twig. God, that's still such an unfortunate name. But they didn't know. Remember me? I heard you saved the Honorable Star Spirit who was captured by the Koopa Bros. Bowser and his gang are so angry about it. I knew you could do it, Mario. You're on your way. Yeah, they hadn't invented Twigs yet. We only had bears and leather bears. Yes, exactly. Nintendo had no idea what would become of their tiny little star boy. But enough celebration for now. I've come bearing important information for you. Seems that one of the star spirits is being held captive somewhere in Dry Desert. Bowser wrote it in his diary, someplace called Dry Ruins. The princess braved the dangers of the castle to get you this clue, Mario. If we find out anything else, I'll hurry back to tell you. I have to go back to Her Highness now. She's so brave. I hope this news helps. Oop. 6-8. What about 6-8? What do you want about Patware? Check a website or two, see if anyone else thought about it. Oh, I see. Oh, there's Rule 34 on every topic. I hesitate to look up the Rule 34 for Twig from the hit game Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64. Hey, mister. My dad's opened his shop. Don't you want to take a look? It's really cool. The badge shop for badges. Come on, check it out. We have lots of rare badges, so take a very close look. Increases the distance Mario can spin dash. Wait, spin dash. I don't think I'm capable of that yet. Oh my god, I am. The game never told me about this. Oh yeah. Also, another thing you don't want to search up Sonic related without your safe search on. Don't look up the game Sonic X Shadow Generations without safe search on. Biggest mistake of my life. Hello, welcome in. How's it going? Mario destroy a weaker enemy with a first strike. Oh, nice and cheap. Alright. Is this the NSO version? No, it is not. I actually do not, I pay for Nintendo Online. I do not pay for the extra bit for, N64 games. Nobody actually made Twink and Twink. No creativity in space. They just... Ah. What's even the point? Man. Well, I do agree that would require them to do, you know, work related to Pokemon. Now, that's a whole can of worms I could open. But I shan't right now. What can you make with a Koopa Leaf? A tea. Yeah, no, there is a lot of like, because there's a lot of hands in the Pokemon pie, and so like there's things that have to be agreed on. Then they have to make it. They've definitely gone out of their way to make it so that stuff has to be compatible, because they know people are going to be upset if they, like, release the games and you can't, like, transfer Pokemon to the current things. There is really, like, a tangled web of nonsense related to releasing old Pokemon games. The thing I dislike is that they're like, oh, we're not even going to bother programming in the data for all the Pokemon in the games anymore. So, like, you know, your favorite Pokemon that you have in Pokemon Home right now, waiting for us to release a game that has it in it, is just gonna sit there. Well, we collect a subscription from you. What the? What are you? Yo, little man named Rippo? That's a hell of a name. Say, man, don't you want to upgrade your status? Hey, yeah, I know you do. Usually 390 coins, but for you and only you, I'll do it for just 39 coins. That's a very oddly specific price. You give me 39 coins, I'll upgrade your HP, FP, or BP. I'm not lying or cheating you. Come on, you know you want it. I'm suspicious. Is this a hidden respec? Uh-huh. Oh, I think my HP dropped. Ah. Oh, no, my B... No, it was my BP. Son of a bitch. Well, shoot. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, he took a level off of my BP and added it to my FP. So now I have to level up again in order to get it back. And then it just vanishes. I can't undo it. Hello, random people. Nice house you got here. Hello, terrifying children. Ah. I know what that is. That's for later. Those eyebrows, or you just got bulbous white eyes? Yep, we lost a whole mess of glasses around here when the earthquake hit. Been cleaning ever since. It's a shame. Lots of fond memories in those glasses. Welcome to Club 64. How do you like the club, dude? Pretty posh, right? I don't know if posh is the word I would use. It exists. Something tells me the direction I'm going is not conducive to ending up in a desert. There was just a tad too much water around. And yes, I am just kind of wandering. You. Dark and gloomy forever forest. That also doesn't sound like a desert. We can go even further south. Welcome to Toten Town's famous Little Oink Farm. At the bar overhead, pay 10 coins and wait for the egg. Hit it with the hammer to hatch the little oink. Try and find out what kind of little oink will be born. Have fun watching those adorable little oinks. Be careful though, if someone gets inside the fence, all the little oinks will run away. You can have a maximum of 10 little oinks on the farm. When the 11th little oink enters, the first will leave. Now try to see all the different types of little oinks. That's a lot of time saying the phrase lil oink. I love lil oinks, love them. You want to learn about them? Sure. Lil oinks are timid and mysterious creatures that hatch from eggs. They spook easily and will run away if you approach them. Observe them from out here. There are many breeds of lil oinks. They're very easy to tell apart. White ones, black ones, even gold and silver ones. If you're curious about the breed of a newborn lil oink, come over and talk to me. I wish the world were full of lil oinks. That would be grand. Alright, what horrifying creature is gonna come out? My god, it's got flowers. It's a flower, little oink. Nice floral design. Okay, but what is the point in me spending my entire life savings on these pig balls? It's a shroom little oink. They're the cutest. Alright, well, you horrifying creatures can go ahead and enjoy your pitiful existence. Oh, hello. What's going on in here? Welcome to the playroom. To play here, you need a member credit. The kind of game you can play depends on the member credit you have. I haven't seen that old Koopa Troopa lately. He came here often, but he always lost a bundle. Ugh, double ugh. Talk about rotten luck. Alright, well, apparently this is the Cool Kids Club, of which I am not a member. They are telling the world-famous Mario, hero of forever, to, fuck off with his uncool self. He is not allowed to play minigames because he's not cool enough. Well, this appears to be a problem. Hi, did I solve your problem before talking to you? Oh, thank you, Mario. The train's back on track. The train was not off the tracks. All aboard, this train is bound for Mount Rugged. Are you coming, Mario? You know what? Sure, why not? Sounds like a lovely place. Sit tight, folks. Now departing for Mount Rugged. Toot toot! Really? No one else got on? Y'all know something I don't. How do you make it through the star-shaped smoke? The mystery of Dry Ruins. Alrighty, thank you for stopping by. You have yourself a good evening. That song unlocked something in my... Was it something in the Old West? Did it unlock dormant memories of a past life where you were a train conductor? Passengers heading for Dry Desert or Dry Outpost should proceed directly over Mount Rugged from this station. Sounds like a plan, little mushroom man. Free money. Free egg. An egg of unknown origin. Restores 5 HP. Just be a manly man. Crack that egg open right in my mouth. I'm gonna guess it takes a hammer upgrade to break these, and I can't, like, use Bombat. Okay. Ah, no, confound it. Where could it be? Oh, sorry, folks. Very sorry. I was looking for something and not watching where I was going. What now? Aren't you Mario? Oh, you are. You're the Mario. From the Nintendo game. Hello there. The name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I'm normally a letter-perfect postman, but I'm having a bit of trouble with a lost letter. Wouldn't you know it? I dropped it on Mount Rugged, and now I can't find it. If you happen to stumble upon a letter anywhere around here, please tell me, alright? My job could depend on it. I'll be searching this area thoroughly for a while. I don't know, what kind of job would fire you for making a single mistake and not even, you know, not even consider the idea of, like, other disciplinary actions before just tossing you out the door. I'm saying this as someone who has been affected by losing a job twice because of places that are just like, oh, well, you fucked up once, let's just get rid of you. Little asshole throwing rocks at me. Get out of here, you little fuckers. Okay, but I need to know what direction is the wrong way first. Because you have to go every wrong way first. The only way you can make sure you get all the items and stuff. Oh yeah, thanks for the FP. That's definitely what I needed to recover from that fight. Hello? Whack-hoo, I'm Wacka. Just another picture-perfect day atop Mount Rugged. Woo! The sunshine, the fresh air. So refreshing. Wackadoo. I know what I must do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Forgive me, little guy. Ow, don't hit me. You got Wacka's Bump. Restores 25 HP and 25 FP. It can just spawn 2 whole additional Marios. Ow! You piece of shit. Oh, please tell me I only have FP recovering items. And the egg. But I want to cook that. Right, so I should probably get some mushrooms. Especially since I think that guy actually poured all of my level ups into FP. So I'm pretty sure I had put 1 level up into each stat so far. What a horrible, horrible man that did that to me. Level up. Not putting in the FP again for a while. We'll do HP for now. I need that. Honey syrup. Oh boy. Ow! These fuckers. Cooper. Fuck him up. You know what? Sleep. Ah, yes. I know the thing that lulls me into a sleep works every single time. Getting run over by a pack of rams. You son of a bitch. Red field coops. Right down a bow with no shell guarding their soft meat. How does it feel, Cooper, to arrive in a new place for the first time, and the first thing you do is take a life? It shouldn't feel good, Coops, but it should feel correct. Yes. Goddamn Moleman. And other things I tend to give it away how often I write villain specific. I mean, you know. You do what you're good at, right? Alright, well, Cooper. Letter to Merlin in Toad Town. Well, hold on. I have to go back to Parakarry. There's your letter. Oh, that's the one. Ah, thanks for finding it. I'm so relieved. Actually, I'm also looking for 2 other letters I may have lost. It wasn't my fault, really. If you find them, could you... Thank you so much. Oh, for God's sakes. He must work for FedEx. I remember staff and art plays. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that during, what was it, power washing with Owen? Also doing some Marvel vs. Capcom style content. Interesting. Very interesting. I think about the closest I ever got to something like that was on a message forum I used to go to. There was like an RP thread, I forget where. It was supposed to be using characters from a game, but a lot of people wound up saying fuck it and just either just were role-playing using OCs or came up with convoluted ways for established characters to essentially transform into their OC. It was all crazy Wild West RP bullshit, but it was fun. The combat scene where one guy was running literally fucking Dracula and I was running some 2-bit motherfucker named Smoke Eater. Take a little heat off so he didn't have to fight the entire room, and somehow through my villainy I pulled more heat in the room than literally fucking Dracula. Kinda hate the second form of that so much, but yeah, no, it was the people who, like... Oh, hello, ad break. But yeah, the people who, like, essentially, like, through one way or another just shaped an existing character into an OC. It was a tad cringe. Yeah, I will hold on to that thought until the ad break is over there. Until then, we'll discuss the finer points of playing Whack-A-Mole. Like how the moles should take extra damage from the hammer because we're playing Whack-A-Mole. And yes, I go through these battles until I can't, until I just don't get experience from them. Because it's better than being underleveled for something. Granted, I'm pretty sure it's technically possible to beat the game at level 1, so long as you shut off experience gain through some method or another. Oh, really? Well, aren't you a tough guy? Tough guy made of tough material. I didn't want to focus. I wanted to use refresh. Yep, focus doesn't do anything, Mario. Funny how that works. Okay, so there's more rocks around. I need to keep Bombette at the ready. Alright, I mean, that works. Oh, there's 2 of you now. Alright, welcome back from the ad break there. I at least hope you're back. As I was saying before that, the people who kind of, like, earned existing characters into OCs eventually was, it was pretty cringe. I think most people kind of agreed it was pretty cringe, but no one really wanted to put a stop to it. Because people cared more about participation. One of them literally, like, there were a couple that had a character essentially, like, be the character, but definitely with, like, an OC's personality. One of them literally had a character, honest to God, just literally transform into their OC. It was bizarre. Oh, I remember now. This was like a, this was a Nintendo thing. It might have been on a Smash Brothers board now that I think about it, but, the character, I remember now. I'm suddenly remembering. It's coming back to me. The person who literally transformed a character into an OC, was originally, RPing as Meta Knight. And just had some sort of thing where he just darkness transformed and became some human OC. It was the dumbest thing. Exactly, Ara down. Like, how do you think you're gonna do better than Meta Knight? Exactly. Oh wait, that just goes back. I want to progress. Oh, hello, Star Shard. Or Star Piece, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm not here to judge what the items call themselves. Just here to play the game. I'm, woo! Wait, get him, Bombette! Damn it. Can I hit someone with this? Is it possible? Never did a lot of mud RP, and the only MMO I ever meaningfully RP'd in was City of Heroes. You know, I tried City of Heroes once back in the day. I think that was, that would have been back when my only MMO experience had been, playing some Final Fantasy XI. And I was a poor little idiot who wanted to ignore the social aspect of an MMO entirely and solo play as a black mage. It works fine up until a certain level. Speaking of two MMOs who simply could not solo play. Yeah, no, I had a lot of anxiety as a child. And you know what? I have a lot of anxiety as an adult. It never went away. Oh, come on, how did that not hit? That was some Final Fight Z-level bullshit. Mario, I'm gonna need you to get your shit together. But you know, that's the weird thing, is that having a shit ton of anxiety sure as hell didn't stop me from playing MMOs. Had a good while where I was playing a whole bunch of different free ones. And yet and yet the funny thing is, boink, Ragnarok Online was not one of them. But, I think, what was it? The main free MMO I got into for a good while was a Chinese one, I believe, called Dream of Mirror Online. It actually had some pretty decent mechanics to it. It was actually slightly 11-like. It had the thing where you could be all the different classes on one character, so kind of like the Final Fantasies. But you weren't just, you weren't, like, just that class. You, as you leveled classes, you could bring in, skills from classes that you leveled to use on others. So, like, if you leveled up the healer, you could bring in, like, a chunk of the healing abilities. Or if you leveled up, like, the fighter job, you could bring over the passive ability that lets you wear light armor onto other jobs that would normally wear, like, robes or something. It was a fun game, very grindy, but it suffered from having literally no end game. Once you got all the way through the story, which practically required a wiki with how poorly translated some of it was, or how stupid some of the requirements were. There was a single endgame boss fight that could be redone for the purposes of gear drops. The problem is that this game was programmed by morons, is the nice way to put it. And yes, I mean that's the nice way to put it. They couldn't even get walking up the stairs consistently to work. Like, unless you were using, click to move, which, who would do that in an MMO? If you were walking around with the WASD keys, you would get stuck on stairs. But more onto the final boss fight specifically. There was enough jank that sometimes the game would just randomly spawn you inside one of the walls instead of actually in the boss arena. And what's even more is if you did get lucky and actually got spawned in the boss arena instead of the walls, sometimes the treasure chest that was supposed to come at the end of the boss just wouldn't spawn. And if that happens, you had to contact the DMs to, the GMs, well, it doesn't really matter, it's the same fucking job. You had to contact the GMs with the screenshot of you having the boss beaten, and then they would GM mail you your gear. It was ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you right now, it was an absolutely amazing game to customize a player avatar and sit around town and using the main town as a chat room. For that, it was an absolutely amazing game. Yeah, as long as you didn't really care about interacting with the actual game part. Oh, I completely forgot. It also had the jankiest fucking PvP that no one bothered to do. Because the game dared to have a PvP mode, and all it was it would plop whoever queued up for the PvP into a battle arena room. And you have the same, like, skills that you did in the overworld and all that, which aren't exactly made for PvP. And apparently, from what I understand, the PvP was absolutely dominated by the martial artist class. And it's solely because it has more HP than any other job. Oh, there we go. That's one of the ones I dropped by accident. Thanks so much, really. Of course, there's still one more letter left, but all possible. Could you find it? Like PvP in one MMO, Warhammer Online. That is one I have not touched, because I have not... I own a few games that fall under the Warhammer banner, but I've never touched any of them. And I've never touched, you know, the actual physical Warhammer in any of its incarnations either. I've got all the letters I've lost today. Oh, thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. I wish there was some way I could repay you. Actually, to be honest, I haven't just lost letters on Mount Rugged. I may have sort of dropped some all over the Mushroom Kingdom while I was flying. Yeah, you know, you're good at finding letters. You think we can keep an eye out during your travels? In return, I would offer you whatever help I can. My god, this guy really is working for FedEx. Do my very best to help. You shall not regret this. We got Paracarry. Press C down to have him carry Mario and fly for a short time. He can carry Mario over short gaps that he couldn't jump across by himself. Well, in battle, he can attack with Skydive or smash into enemies using his Shell Shot ability. Now, onward! Oh, but hey, by the way, if you want to deliver a letter to someone, to speak to that person. I have to be next to you at the time for it to work, though. Just keep that in mind, alright? Who was the fantasy one? I played with a couple friends and we accidentally had a truly disgusting synergy. It's always fun when you find shit that breaks the game. Played an Elven Swordmaster with a debuff build, which meant I just kind of slowly glided around the arena doing short-range AoE combos. Very dangerous to get caught into, but very easy to avoid unless you have another friend with an... Oh, knockback shenaniganry. Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Third friend with the most insane DPS single target nuke build known to man. He does one thing, but he does it well. He points at a man and says, "Fuck you." Alright, well, Paracarry is... I like Cooper more in battle. Someone would get slapped into my blender and eat like 4 debuffs. My boy runs in while they're still in the range of my divinity and melt the shit out of them. Yeah, that sounds like a nice combo. It's making me think of the shenanigans I've heard Seishun talk about from her Ragnarok Online days. She, from what I understand, was heavily involved in PvP in that game. I've never been much of a PvP person myself. Didn't work as well in the world PvP, but in arena style fights, yeah, for sure. He killed the machine. Yes. He fell. You know, it kind of makes me wish that the PvP in 14 didn't suck ass, but here we are. The closest thing to good PvP, I say as someone who doesn't enjoy PvP, that 14 has gotten to is Crystalline Conflict, and I mean, even that, I'm not really that big of a fan of. It's pretty rare. It's pretty rare for me to get into a PvP thing. Like, I like Splatoon. Oh god, none of the front lines are worth playing if you're not a preformed group. Otherwise, you're just running around whatever, and you're probably just there to, like, do the daily. Oh shit, level up, I wasn't even paying attention. Get that BP back. Let's see. Damage dodge could be nice. What did I have on before? I had power bounce on, and then I think maybe close call? How about damage dodge? Had a Dark Knight friend who would lock problems down and I'd arrow them apart. She had a better eye for it than me, yeah. I just think it's funny, though, that they, like... They completely deleted their other attempts at, like, small form PvP from the game. It was like, what? I can't even remember what it was called anymore. The Feast, that's what it was. And then there was another thing before that. I think that was just the regular Wolves Den, like, 4v4 that there was no strategy to. You just went into a tiny arena and bonked heads until someone won. And then the Feast was the first time that they, like, actually attempted to do something, and it still wasn't good. And so, by the time they got around to making the other ones we have, plus Crystalline Conflict, they just deleted those from the game. Oh yeah, no, exactly. It was also kind of funny when you would, like, go to FanFest or watch it on stream or something, and you'd get to the point where they're doing, like, PvP finals at FanFest. And for the feast, you have announcers there trying to do, like, play-by-play commentary on stuff where it's just, again, it's just people butting heads until someone happens to win. It was really goddamn awkward. The Quake Hammer badge. Slightly damages all enemies on the ground or ceiling. You haven't found any enemies on the ceiling yet. Oh, it's right there. Oh, only one? I'll take that over the charge. I think there's only like one other PvP focused game that I liked, and you can't play it anymore. I'm pretty sure it went completely dead. That was RoboCraft. And I can explain how that worked, essentially. Like, imagine the gummy ships from Kingdom Hearts. Now, imagine that instead of spaceships, they're tanks. And now imagine instead of going between, like, stages, you're doing, like, it was like a, point destruction PvP. Where, like, at least at the lower levels, the basic goal was each team had this giant, like, I don't know, it looked like a sci-fi corn cob. And your goal was to get to your opponents and shoot all the kernels off of it. While defending your own. Hello, Birdman. Hey there, hold up a sec, partner. Just a darn minute. I seen you somewhere. Yep, very similar. You look a lot like this fella Mario who's on Bowser's Wanted poster. Now, Give, what's your name? I mean, I don't shy away from a boss fight. Mario? Well, I'll be. If you're Mario, I reckon I've got to bust you up. I should have equipped, like, the super jump badge. Whatever the hell it's called. Boop. Ooh, that's some nice damage. How dare you hit Parakarry? The absolutely vital and important part of this party. Why? You're not doing a whole lot of damage to me, buddy. gonna give up yet? Go ahead and do a refresh. Oh man, is that it? You're done after just that? I could have kept going for a while. Yeah, I got whooped. So where was I? Oh yeah, RoboCraft. So like, the thing that made it fun was that you could actually make your tank car or whatever you were doing, like, you could make it anything you wanted it to be. Any shape, any size. You could have it be a car, a tank. Eventually, you could have it be a plane, too. Once you're in the higher tiers. But then the developers decided that people were having too much fun with their game. And they decided to put on bullshit limitations to building that completely stripped the fun out of it. And from what I understand, the game's not even, like, up and around anymore. Which, I mean, is for the best, because it died once that update went through. Which was a shame, because it was a free-to-play game that I was actually considering spending money on. Just because I was having fun with it, and you could spend money to get, I think, access to some parts earlier. Things like that. I was considering it. But then they pushed out the update that completely ruined everything. Well, hello there, old boy. How goes the travels, eh? Known as Colorado. I'm an archaeologist, you know. I travel the world. At the moment, I'm turning Dry Desert upside down to find the Dry ruins. My assistants have attempted to gather information on Dry Outpost, which is near here. Sadly, as of yet, we're having little success. All I need's a clue and we'll be golden. You're Colorado, correct? My name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Especially if you never fucking started it. Oh, good show. It's a letter from my wife. Thank you ever so, old chap. This is just what I needed to give me strength to go on. I know. I'll pass this along with a spot of thanks. I came across it while I was immersed in the dig around here. Nice. Get to the Desert Town Dry Outpost. Just go due east on this path. Be careful not to stray from the path if I were you. You may find some trouble and you'll definitely get lost. Even the path isn't that safe, so watch out for enemies. We're Assistant Professor Colorado. Right now we're waiting on the guy who hiked over to Dry Outpost to try to bring back some information. Did you know the people of Dry Outpost are descendants of the makers of Dry Ruins? What a cool thought, huh? People have been living here, watching over the ruins for many generations. Hello, little dudes on loan from Yoshi's Island. You, swap out. We need Cooper. My money? My money? My money? My money? Finish him off, Cooper. They dropped even more money. Okies. Huh. I wonder how much use there actually is to Cooper knocking them down. Good block. I suppose it gives them less ammo to toss at you, huh? Ah, you little bastard. You know what we do with thieves, Cooper? Oh god, don't kill me. Yes, hello, it is me, the Folke Zaubearer. How sly would I say Cooper is? You're actually catching me with a gap of my video game knowledge. I know of Sly Cooper. I've never played a Sly Cooper game, so I cannot attest to Cooper's slyness. It's a gap I've been considering dealing with at some point. Well, this isn't impossible. The impossibly possible something. I thought I was onto something there, and then the sentence ran out halfway through. A little radical. Hello, fellow travelers. I'm in the middle of a journey, just as you appear to be. Other travelers I meet are like brothers and sisters to me. Yeah, no, I've seen that when, like when a raid happens and we go to somewhere that, has not been Kasa's usual stomping grounds. People completely misread the queue. They're like, hello, impossible. If a town is what you seek, follow this path to the east. A desert town called Dry Outpost waits at path's end. Yeah, the imp cost. Kukawissa? Incoercible? Oh, I am gonna fucking die. I have nothing to recover HP with except for the whack-a-bump of the egg. Fine, I'll eat the egg. I'll just eat it raw. Oops. Crack open the raw egg right into your mouth, Mario. Be a man. The timing window for these guys is so tight. It is so ridiculously tight. Uh-oh. Shit. Cooper. Cooper saved me. It's even more annoying now. Alright, we're gonna follow that raw egg up with a jar of straight maple syrup. Real man's breakfast. You know, I make fun of that, but oftentimes with my breakfast, I do put syrup on my eggs. I'm the kind of person that if I'm getting like a full plate of breakfast with like pancakes, stuff like that, you know, like pancakes, bacon, eggs, like a standard breakfast, I'll put the syrup on everything. What a suspicious purple mouse. Can I have a hotel, please? Alright, hold on. You said something and I kind of skipped over it. Jump in the center of the triangle, you'll find something good. See, I usually just... I'm... When I get just a breakfast like that, it's gonna be like pancakes, bacon, scrambled eggs. I don't usually salt and pepper. Although when I get breakfast at home, there's salt in the eggs already. Well, no, I don't want you to do that. That's the exact opposite of what I want. They should mix good eggs. So nice that the hotels are free here. Okay. I should head into that store that purple rat came out of. Temporarily closed. Never mind. Fried egg either on buttered toast or just on its own. I haven't done the egg on toast. Seriously, ever. I I don't do toast that often. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think we own a toaster. Yeah, no, we don't own a toaster. Mysterious lifestyle. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say most recently it's been air fryer toast if we do that. Or grilled cheese in the air fryer. Ooh, yes. We have made some dastardly grilled cheeses with that air fryer. And I mean, some dastardly melts, because if you add anything other than cheese to a grilled cheese, it becomes a melt. Just quiet. If this woman casts a spell on you, it might help you during battle. For instance, your attack power might get stronger, you might get more coins for winning. Don't rely on this spell. By no means will it take effect in every battle. The spell can be beneficial, but also unpredictable. A little pepperoni in the air fryer? No, that makes sense. Yeah, no, so here, let me ask an opinion. If you add bacon to a grilled cheese, if you add bacon to a grilled cheese, can you still call it a grilled cheese, or do you have to call it a melt now? This is a hot debate in certain circles on the internet. Because I'm of the opinion that if you're adding, like, one non-cheese ingredient, you can still call it a grilled cheese. Unless the focus has clearly drifted away from the cheese. Like, if you had a burger patty, then that's a patty melt. But, I think the best grilled cheese I've done, I'm now completely ignoring the game. I've set my controller down. The best grilled cheese I've done was with that air fryer. It was with sourdough bread, Munster cheese with bacon. Absolutely divine grilled cheese. I'm doing a breakfast burrito. I also like to throw some potato and avocado. Yeah. If there's enough of another product that you can clearly see it on the outside edge, you've made a melt. That's fair. Me personally, I find that if you've added several ingredients to the grilled cheese, it becomes a melt. And if you've added an ingredient that takes center stage on this whole thing, like I brought up, like a patty, then it's a melt. I have snuck some bacon inside of my grilled cheese. The focus is still on the cheese. It just happens to also have bacon. Well, welcome. How are you? Feeling jolly? Feeling blue? I'm Merlee, you see. That's me. A cuter gal you'll never see. I do magic, but not for free. Your luck has steered you well, for I'm a master of the spell. When my spell upon you glows, you might get lucky, but who knows? You dare to take a chance? Want to watch my cards dance? When it breaches containment, it's all fucking over. I'll have to see if it breaches containment next time. I need to get the stuff together to make that too. I suddenly want it, but I have Thanksgiving leftovers to get through. BCT. We'll go for the special course. What a weird little wizard dance. Think you'll find this power might get your foes to cower. It will light your darkest hour. Even should you meet a beast, do not fear, not in the least. My spell makes a famine feast. I have no idea what that's gonna do, but we'll just keep a little secret in our pocket for later. Someone who gives things is nice. Yes, very nice. Nice guys get told nice stuff. You want some tea? Ah, you give me something. You might be nice. If you're a very nice guy, you'll give me something more. Okay, fine. You can have a... Actually, no. Some syrup for your tea. Ah, you give me something. You might be nice. If you're a very nice guy, you'll give me something more. Oh, this little guy. He's gonna take me for everything I have. You give me many things. Very nice guy. Yes, very nice. My name is Sheik. I trade in information, things others do not know. So, nice guy, what would you like to know? How to get to the ruins? You must see Mr. Mustafa to find the resting place of Dry Ruins. Mr. Mustafa is a descendant of the great robbers who built Dry Outpost. He is somewhere in town, yes, but exactly where only his close followers know. I could tell his secret, but only to the nicest of nice guys, yes. Still seek knowledge, you must give me something more. Have a thunderbolt. About Dry Desert. Vast and everlasting sea of sand. Under the sea, many secrets lie buried. More secrets than there are stars in the sky. I highly doubt that. The legend of Dry Ruins is one of these secrets. Only Mr. Mustafa knows where the legend rests. If you still seek knowledge, you must give me something more. I do want to ask about his favorite food, but I'm running out of items that I'm willing to give him. Yada yada yada, Dry Outpost, robbers, yes. The Dry Desert to excavate Dry Ruins, but the desert is hot, yes. Very good. Very good, sir. Yes, the desert is indeed hot. Welcome, traveler. This is the renowned Little Mouser's shop of Dry Outpost. What can we interest you in? Goodbye. I need some mushrooms. Yes, give me a couple of these. dried pasta. Restores 3 HP and 2. You gotta just eat the dry pasta? What kind of Italian are you? Unthinkable. Oh, hello, Mr. Worm. We'll deal with you in a second. Welcome, travelers. You must have had a long, hot journey getting here. Welcome to Dry Outpost. Mustafa is the leader of this entire town, so you better keep that in mind. So you probably won't ever see him. The Wiz! It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo! Wanna try the quiz? I did not give him that voice last time. I don't know if I gave him a voice last time. Question! What is the color of the block you can break with the first hammer you got? The yellow. It's still the only block I can break with this hammer. What an odd and mysterious fellow. Are you addressing me? Composer am I, writing songs while I try. Sigh, I wish I could find some lovely heart-moving lyrics. Want to compose music filled with beautiful lyrics, it's my fondest wish. Well then, just do it. Who's stopping you? Okay. You from Toad Town? Wow, that's a ways away. Dry Ruins? Nope, never heard of it. Sounds like a local fairy tale or something. If you're serious about looking for Dry whatever, you should go and ask the information trader. Friend? This guy? Nah, he's way too shy to be an information trader. How far away can I push this man? Apparently that far. It's to be the wandering, mysterious quizmaster. Ah! Wiggling text. The owner of the local shop is a friend of Mustafa. Ah. Here, have a mushroom. What's your favorite food? My favorite food starts with an L and ends with an N. The yellow fruit, so sour. Such a nice fragrance. This tree grows only in the desert oasis outside town. If you were to go to the oasis and get one for me, I might believe you're a true nice guy. Or, of course, only the nicest of nice guys can meet Mustafa. If you still seek knowledge, you must give something more. Aha. We have our clues. Let's go replace that mushroom. Okay, Oasis was directly south after leaving town. Let's go, Cooper! Funk. That's a lime. That ain't no lemon. Oh. This is a super block. With this, you can upgrade one of your party members. Member you upgrade will gain attack power. Party member will also master a new ability. Party member do you want to upgrade? Ooh. Will master airlift to carry an enemy from battle. Master power bomb to attack all on-ground enemies. Will master dizzy shell to paralyze enemies. That sounds nice. You're ready to be charged up, Cooper. You ready to feel power few mortal men have ever felt? Daze and paralyze all enemies on the ground. Woo! Look at that. Cooper just gets better. Looking up the cast, if you forgot how sauceless they were compared to... Yeah. I mean... we have Cooper. The real partners that just... they didn't try at all were everything after Super Paper Mario. And even then, I think some people would agree that there wasn't much effort put into Super Paper Mario's partners either, but I don't like to shit talk Super Paper Mario because I actually like that game. Oh, heavenly, a lemon! The nicest of nice things! You have proven you're nice by giving me my favorite thing. And since you're so nice, yes, I'll tell you something really nice. Super Paper Mario gets a lot of undue shit. Absolutely. No, that was a fun game that had fun characters in it. I absolutely love Count Bleck as a villain. How to see Mustafa? Go to the shop in this town. First buy a dried shroom, then buy a dusty hammer. Just buy them in the correct order, yes? Remember, dried shroom first, and then dusty hammer. This is a secret sign known to those loyal to Mustafa. You buy these things in the correct order, the owner of the shop will let you see Mustafa. Remember, you must not buy them in the incorrect order. I wish you luck in finding Mr. Mustafa, nice guy. Count Bleck was a few years too early to become Tumblr girly hyperfixation. Yeah, no, the villains in that game were great. I liked all of them. Alright. Hello, yes. I am average customer. I would like to buy this terrible item. I would then like to buy this other item. I'm carrying a full load. Oh god, I hope that's not gonna screw it up. You son of a bitch. Take this lime. I swear to god, if this breaks... Oh, buying a dusty hammer after a dried shroom is a secret sign that only friends of Mustafa know. That means you're in with Mustafa. Hey, brother. Good to meet you. Have any questions you need answered? You want to see Mr. Mustafa? He's usually up on the highest part of Dry Outpost. Just keep going up, my man. Up. There's up? There's up to achieve here? Oh, I see. Oh. Repair carries nonsense left around. Hey, nice guy, we meet again. I'm glad you found me. I'm Mustafa. I'm the one you've been seeking all this time. And I'm out and about in Dry Outpost. I use the name Sheik. It's always good to meet a genuinely nice guy. My god. Someone who disguises themselves... Someone who disguises themselves with a veil calls themselves Sheik in an N64 game? Never. I meet people all the time, but you are by far the nicest guy I've met so far. Your name is Mario, yes? I heard that you want to go to Dry Ruins. I have a feeling you are on an important journey, so I will tell you the secret. Dry Ruins is a very important place. My ancestors have watched over it for many generations. If I do not keep evil folk out of the ruins, who will? You must promise me that you will tell no one this secret. I'll give you this. The Pulse Stone. The closer you get to Dry Ruins, the faster it flashes. Pulse Stone is the key to finding Dry Ruins. Take it to the desert, yes? The Pulse Stone will flash above your head as you get close to the ruins. The closer you get to the ruins, the faster the Pulse Stone will flash. Follow where it leads you. Find the place where the Pulse Stone flashes the fastest and use it to open the way. Nice. You know, that would be a fun trick to play on people. Be like, yeah, this is how you'll find the secret thing out in the middle of the desert. Go wander the desert until this gemstone starts flashing. And you just send them on their way. Now wait, hold on. Does your speech reset? The stone cactus. If you move 3 south and 2 west from there, you'll find something hidden. Three south, 2 west from the stone cactus. Three south, 2 west from stone cactus. Nope. One. Two. Oh god, they're chasing me. 3. Blunk. Ah, you do have a spiky head. I'm a little stupid. Whoop. Dried fruit. 15 HP. Get rid of this dumbass dried shroom. The attack effects C badge. That's the great secret that's out in the middle of the desert. You know what? Fine. I'll bite. What kind of wonderful sound effects does it make? What the? I have questions. I have questions, Mario. Okay, let's see if we can get back into glowing stone range. What even is that? Also, I think I am lost in the desert. You know what? Sure. What's the worst that could happen? Spin attack badge. Well, shit, I should get carried off to random places more often. Stopwatch. God damn it. Alright, sweet, delicious, tiny scraps of experience points. Can I just use the item from this menu? Would that be too easy? I can't use items out of battle either. Oh, wait. I know how to. Gotta use them from here. That's right. Oh, there's 4 of you. Great. Yeah, let's just... Quake Hammer. Super. Finish him up. PS4. I don't know, shoot, what do you do with a PS4? You, play Bloodborne? That's PS3, wait. Or no, was that PS4? Shoot. I don't even remember. Yeah, I thought so, but like I then thought about it. I was like, wait, was it? Because, gosh, Bloodborne came out during the time that I was poor, like too poor to afford literally anything. Which is, you know, why I bought a Vita during that time. It seemed like a good idea. It did not turn out to be very economically wise. Okay, no, we gotta head back. How about up? Okay, yeah, we're getting closer. But if we continue to go up... Okay, well, what if we went up once more? Oh, yep. Oh, shit. Oh! Absolutely destroyed. Also about to level up again. You know, I tried to play Bloodborne on stream before, and I just, oh, for fuck's sake! I just killed that guy! I couldn't get into it at the time. Not entirely certain what it was, but, I was also... Don't you fucking... One problem I was having with Bloodborne that I think was limiting my enjoyment of it was the fact that in my headphones, the audio balancing was backwards. So, like, the audio was, like, panned to the wrong directions, and close by stuff was quiet instead of being loud. It was really bizarre. Might give Bloodborne another shot sometime off stream, though. It's the only Souls game you've ever finished. Like, ooh. See, whereas I have played the entire Souls series and Elden Ring on stream. Oh, and Lies of P, and a little bit of Bloodborne, and... oh yeah, and Another Crab's Treasure was another Souls-like that I did. Personally, my favorites of the Dark Souls series, it specifically is the first game. But they all have their merits. Oh, there we go. And yes, even Dark Souls 2 has its merits. I do enjoy Dark Souls 2. Despite it being the ugly middle child of the series. That definitely has a lot of problems with it, but also I'm just completely talking over this cutscene where this huge monument just rose from the ground. Dark Souls 2 is the worst Dark Souls game, is still the best game of that. I'll believe it. I enjoy Dark Souls 2, but it is without a doubt the easiest of the series. Blang, blang. I'm the huge, scary Tutankoopa, remorseless king of the desert. Who dares set foot in this, my palace of the sands? Speak and be known. Be gone from this place now, or disaster will befall you. And besides, of course, an important thing for this stream in particular is Dark Souls 2 was what gave us the wonderful, fresh and minty Biff Basherson. Who I have thought of another game to use him in. I have to do some pondering as to exactly how it's going to work out and when I want to do it. But I know another game where good old Biff Basherson can make a return in. I will not say what it is on stream, but I will say that, surprisingly, it is not a Souls-like game. You know what? Sure, that could be fun. What was Dark Souls 2 up against that year? Spike shield badge. Does Mario jump on a spiked enemy without taking damage? I don't think I need that. I'm not really a big fan of the jump, if I'm being honest. Oh shit, random power up, let's go. Also, hold on. Taking off the sound effect badge, I'm tired of it. We'll do that for setup for now. 2014, all right. What was what notable things came out in 2014? The Ruins Key. Just sitting slightly off to the side of the door, it's 4. Smash 4, Bayonetta 2, Shovel... Ooh. Several of those are actually some pretty good competition. Yeah, Shovel Knight was pretty good. I didn't ever get through any of the extra game modes for that. I only ever just played the Shovel Knight thing all the way, the actual Shovel Knight game all the way through, and none of the extras all the way through. Fool, you've ignored my warning, haven't you? You fool! You will fall to my legions and become a mummy of the sands. I mean, Mario Kart 8 is a Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8 is very good. Is this where I repeat my, Is this where I repeat my hot take of... I think Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed is a better and more fun game than Mario Kart 8? Because I genuinely had more fun with Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed than I did with Mario Kart 8. And I've talked about this on stream before, but I can bring it up again. One thing that I really like about Racing Transformed that they unfortunately changed in the new Sonic Racing game was so, like, you know, in Mario Kart you got your blue shell item, so your item that lets you just say, hey, fuck you to the guy in first place, and they generally can't do anything about it. So Racing Transformed changed it up a bit. And well, it was the blue shell equivalent in Racing Transformed was actually something that technically targeted everybody in front of you. What it was the item itself was a swarm of bees. And you would use the item, and it would cause a shit ton of these giant bees to appear on the track in front of the person in first place. And basically, as a bee got struck, it would be removed from the field. So, pretty much, the person in first would have a lot more to deal with dodging. But it was very possible to dodge all of the bees if you were a skilled enough driver. And then it just naturally becomes easier to dodge it as we go down in the placing. So while it does target everyone ahead of the person who used it, it's easier to deal with for each, like, next person. If that makes sense. And so it's not a guaranteed fuck the person in first place, but it does give the person in first place, as well as everyone else in front of you, a harder time. They did go back on that with the recent Sonic racing game. The blue shell equivalent in that is a... It's actually not just a fuck everyone in first place. It's a fuck everyone... It's fuck whoever's in first place and anyone who is, like, behind him for, like, a good while. Because it... In the new Sonic racing game, it brings up a King Boom Boo from Sonic Adventure 2, and he just, like, shoots a laser. And now to go back on what you were saying, Shadow of Mordor was also 2014. I did not play that game. I have heard many a good thing about it. Isn't Shadow of Mordor the game that has that nemesis system that everyone likes to talk up and complain that there's, like, patent bullshit that keeps it from being used in any other game? Which seems like an incredibly dumb thing. I don't think I like the idea of patenting gameplay mechanics, making it so that your game is the only one that's allowed to do it. That doesn't sound right. Huh. Fair carry. Got some asshole who won't come down. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is they're apparently not using this patent on any other games that they're making. To a lesser extent, if I remember correctly, shoot, who was it that owned the rights to Okami? I know that was made by Clover, but they were a subsidiary of something else. And I remember hearing that company... Yeah, Capcom. I believe Capcom... I don't know if they still do, but they had a patent on the concept of mini-games that occur during the loading screen. Which I'm only aware of because of the fact that Okami had that. Ah, it was Namco? Someone had that, and then it was a deal to bring it up because Okami had it. Because Okami had the things in the loading screen that you could do to earn the, excuse me, like the special currency item that I forget what it was called. Ah, okay. Wait, come on, don't go in that room. Oops, I mean, flee now while you still can. Return the slab, or suffer my curse. But still, the idea of patenting gameplay mechanics so that you're the only company that can use them is dumb. Like, I think just like how you can't claim ownership over a game genre, you shouldn't be able to claim ownership over particular game mechanics. Scientists are still trying to determine what won. Yes, which fat one? You got the super hammer. The attack power of Mario's hammer increases. On top of that, you can now destroy stone blocks. And now you're even less likely to use the jump in battle. My god. I didn't want to step on that. I'm pretty sure that's all that's in here. Having looked around here. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. I wish I could swap members and use a move on the same turn. That'd be great. Is there a badge that'll let me do that? Because if there is, I'm using that. Turn back, thief. Your time is running out. If you do not retreat, you'll be in grave trouble. Get it? Because this is a grave. Exactly what he said. You can't prove otherwise. Hello, little stairs. Oh, hello, other blocks that make not little stairs. We're gonna have to switch to Paracarry. And since Mario doesn't have Hammer Throw, he can't deal with the bat. I do not have the timing for Paracarry's attack at all. This is where you just came from. Look at that handy dandy little map. What are you doing on the ceiling? Get down, all of yous. Spike Hammer is just too good. Spike Hammer is just as good as Parakarry isn't. Please don't have another bat. Actually, is this gonna do anything? Yeah, 7 damage is something. Oh, I can upgrade another partner? Bombette, I guess. Bestow upon this little suicidal maniac the powers of the gods. Huh. Oh, you're a boss. Yeah, sure. Big, funny, big prizes? That's not a boss fight. The music gave me expectations that that fight did not live up to. We got the Diamond Stone, a star-shaped stone found in dry ruins. Did I check that? I don't know where I've gone. Yes, I was down here. Ah. It's some kind of puzzle. Reveal to me the secrets. The diamond goes in the center. Moon on the right, triangle on the left. I don't have those yet, I don't think. I think I would have remembered that. Diamond Stone. Oh, well, that's just right there. Oh, there is another one. Oh, Bombette. She just makes instant short work of them. It's crazy. see. Where was this? Oh yeah. Can I... Got the artifact. Strange artifact found in Dry Ruins. The one and only artifact. Save on some FP. Ooh, I'm gonna level again soon. Nice. I don't suppose I can find something else to fight and level up before I hit a boss. That would be super cool. Mario runs around with his 2 different carry item poses. Ooh. Music changes. Things are a bit nefarious. Spooky. Also doing a save state. In case it doesn't... give me a save point. This is your final warning. Enough of this foolishness. Leave at once. Bleh. You ignored all those very scary warnings. Don't you have the common sense to get scared and run away? What's wrong with you? You shouldn't mess with Tootin' Koopa's faithful Tootin' Koopa, a faithful follower of King Bowser. Oops, I mean... You shall regret this. Oh no, what are you doing up there, you jackass? What happens if I Quake Hammer? Is it just gonna do damage? Yeah. She can't reach. I bet Cooper can't either. Come, Chop, come! Fight this intruder! Oh, now I don't want Paracary. Oof, 1. Ow. That's pretty strong. Go ahead and do a refresh. Because if I can benefit from the heal and it's usable, I should keep that on cooldown. Good block. I'm a magical genius. Watch and be amazed. Oh, I see. Why do they call them cooldowns when they're extremely uncool? Oh, well, you see. Yes. It hit him, the dumbass. Quick, while he's passed out on the ground, savage him. Ouch, what are you doing? That hurt. I'm king of the desert, you rude man. Take this. I'm being completely inconsistent with his voice. Later, loser. Let's get some sweet, delicious HP. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, come here, Chompy. Oh, what are you? Ah! I mean, you keep it a walking set of teeth as a pet. What do you expect to happen? Also, what a great time for an ad break. You know what? I'm gonna wait for this ad break to finish before I continue, because yeah. One moment. All right. Welcome back from the ad break. Thus, Mario and party unearthed the legendary Dry Ruins deep within Dry Desert. They smashed Tutankoopa, the wizard, and freed Mamar, the second of the wish-granting star spirits. But the enemies awaiting Mario grow ever stronger, and the challenges more difficult. What's in store for Mario and friends? Where will their adventure take them next? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. And find out next time on next week's stream, because I'm putting a stop to things for now. I hope that the chapters continue to be well-timed, good ending points, because that's actually really convenient. But thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. I again hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving if you celebrate. My next stream is going to be Saturday, noon Pacific, starting Spyro Year of the Dragon, this time for real. And finally, you know, finish out the Reignited trilogy with that one. And I'll be playing more Paper Mario next week, Thursday. But let's see who is on to raid into, if anyone. I can't imagine it's too popular of a night to stream. A-Ross is on. Rated him last time, and some things occurred. He's the only one I really got. Yeah. Yeah, go say hi to Eros. Hopefully he's not... Yeah, exactly. Hopefully he's not too sus today. Or hopefully he is. It's actually funnier when he is. Anyway, take care, folks. Have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.